the dark and weeping sky, the innocent was lifted high. No crime to claim, no guilt to own, it bore the weight we could not hold.
The crowd grew still, the earth stood bare, creation groaned in the air. Each breath a cost, each drop a cry, love written there for all mankind. Nails and thorns, a crown of pain, mercy poured through blood and shame. It is finished, love has won, the work is done, the veil undone. On this cross the debt is paid, grace was born where he was slain.
It is finished. Hear heaven say, no final breath was breathed in vain. No tear was lost, no drop of pain. For in his death our life was sealed by wounded hands. Our hearts were healed.
The sky grows quiet, the world holds fast. The Son of God gives up his last.
But in this death a promise waits.
Redemption knocks at mercy's gate. It is finished, hear it ring through broken hearts and suffering.
The cross is not the end of hope. It is the door forever open. It is finished. Love remains stronger than the grave or chains. From darkest night to risen dawn, the victory of love lives on. The cross stood still.
Blood love moved heaven.
Beneath the dark and weeping sky, the innocent was lifted high. No crime to claim, no guilt to own, yet bore the weight we could not hold. The crowd grew still, the earth stood bare. Creation groaned in heavy air. Each breath a cost, each drop a cry. Love written there for all mankind.
Nails and thorns, a crown of pain. Mercy poured through blood and shame.
It is finished. Love has won. The work is done. The veil undone. On this cross the debt is paid. Grace was born where he was slain. It is finished. Hear heaven say the night has passed. The price is paid. From death to life, from loss to gain. Hope now stands where sin once reigned. No final breath was breathed in vain. No tear was lost, no drop of pain. For in his death our life was sealed. By wounded hands our hearts were healed.
The sky grows quiet, the world holds fast. The Son of God gives up his last. But in this death a promise waits. Redemption knocks at mercy's gate.
It is finished. Hear it ring through broken hearts and suffering. The cross is not the end of hope. It is the door forever open. Love remains stronger than the grave or chains. From darkest night to risen dawn, the victory of love lives on. The cross stood still, but love moved heaven. Beneath the darkened weeping sky, the innocent was lifted high. No crime to claim, no guilt to own, it bore the weight we could not hold.
The crowd grew still, the earth stood bare. Creation groaned in heavy air. Each breath a cost, each drop a cry. Love written there for all mankind. Nails and thorns, a crown of pain. Mercy poured through blood and shame. It is finished. Son of God gives up his last.
But in this death, a promise waits.
Redemption knocks at mercy's gate. It is finished. Hear it ring through broken hearts and suffering.
The cross is not the end of hope. It is the door forever open. It is finished. Love remains stronger than the grave or chains. From darkest night to risen dawn, the victory of love lives on. The cross stood still.
Blood love moved heaven.
Beneath the dark and weeping sky, the innocent was lifted high. No crime to claim, no guilt to own, yet bore the weight we could not hold. The crowd grew still, the earth stood bare. Creation groaned in heavy air. Each breath a cost, each drop a cry. Love written there for all mankind.
Nails and thorns, a crown of pain. Mercy poured through blood and shame.
It is finished. Love has won. The work is done. The veil undone. On this cross the debt is paid. Grace was born where he was slain. It is finished. Hear heaven say, the night has passed, the price is paid. From death to life, from loss to gain, hope now stands where sin once reigned. No final breath was breathed in vain. No tear was lost, no drop of pain. For in his death our life was sealed. By wounded hands our hearts were healed.
The sky grows quiet, the world holds fast. The Son of God gives up his last. But in this death, a promise waits. Redemption knocks at mercy's gate.
It is finished. Hear it ring through broken hearts and suffering. The cross is not the end of hope, it is the door forever open.